Hello guys, my name is Madhur and welcome to my channel. This is the fifth tutorial in the series of tutorials on Unix shell programming. In this tutorial we're going to check out the cat command, which is used to create text files. Now when I type in cat at the terminal and type in a file name, let's say I want to create a test file, so I'll just call it test, and if I press enter then I'll get an error message. Let me demonstrate it to you, the kind of message that I'll get. It says that cat test no such file or directory, which means that the shell searched for a file or directory called test in the home folder and it couldn't find anything, so it displayed this error message to me. And that's because when you create a text file using cat through the terminal, you have to put a greater than symbol or a redirection operator between the cat command and the name of your file. If I now press in enter, then you see that my cursor blinks on the next line and the shell waits for me to type in some text. And let me just type in a statement like this is a test file. Put a full stop, and if I press enter then my cursor goes on the next line and I can type in as much as I want, and I can use any character from the keyboard. There are no restrictions. And if I want to save my file and have my $prompt back, then what I have to do is I have to press the key combination Control D. So Control plus D would mean end of document, and I would get my $prompt back. Now if I want to view the contents of the file that I've just created using the terminal, then I'll have to type in cat space test, but this time I'll have to use the less than symbol or the redirection operator that tells the shell to take the input from the file this time and display it on the screen. If I press and enter, I see my statement, which is this is a test file. Well, please ignore the barking dog. It's not mine, it's the neighbor's dog. So there you go. Those are the two things that I wanted to show you guys. The other thing is that you can use cat to merge two files and create create files. Let me create another file and call this one random, and oops, I forgot to put the greater than symbol in between. If I press and enter, this is a random file. Control D, I can see what I've just created. Now the less than symbol or the redirection operator for seeing the contents on the screen is not mandatory. If you do not use it, then the shell assumes that that is the thing that you want to use, but the greater than symbol is, so don't get confused. I would suggest you guys to make a habit to use the redirection operator every time you use the cat command. If I type in enter, I'll see my statement. Now if I want to create a third file, and if I want to merge the input from the file test and random and create another file called sample, the procedure for that is cat space random space test, and then I'll put the greater than symbol, and then I'll put the name of my file, which in this case can be anything. I'll put in sample. If I press and enter and see the contents of my sample file, then I see that my first statement comes from my random file and the second statement comes from the test file, and the sequence is the same as the sequence in which I mentioned the files in my cat statement, the one that I've just executed. So there you go. There are a few more things that you can do with cat. We'll be discussing cat in more detail as we progress in the course, but for now just practice the commands and the variations that I've discussed, and in the next tutorial we're gonna learn to rename files and to delete files and directories using MV and RM respectively. So see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.